Hi guys, welcome back to Geezer Grills. Today, as promised, we are going to start our rub marathon. Do you know what I mean? So that's where you've seen all those rubs that I showed you yesterday, and we're going to start off with our feather duster, which is according to this, it is a chicken and rib rub, and we're using it on chicken. Now, I thought in order to make it as fair as possible, what I've decided to do is I've decided to do chicken breasts, okay, which I have already butterflied, and then just to see if it's better with chicken skin. You know what I mean? Just trying to err on the side of caution. I'm going to do chicken wings as well. These bad boys are going to go in a Commando Joe, and then bad boys are going to go on to the Commando Joe, but on the rotisserie. So, first things first, very straightforward. All we're going to do is get a rub in. Because let's be honest, who don't love a good rub, eh? Fucking no, I do. Anyway, very straightforward, guys. Like I say to you before, it ain't rocket science. So all we're going to do is get these bad boys smothered. There's even a little chicken tender in there. Thought, fucking what not waste not, might as well use it, eh? Here we go. So, feather duster. As I always say, guys, be liberal. I'm going to get these babies marinated up. And then, all we're going to do is chuck these in the fridge for a couple of hours, all right? Like so. It's fucking easy, isn't it? Right, that is it for the chicken breasts. All I'm going to do is take those bad boys, I'm going to stick them in the fridge. But I am, to say fucking around, I'm going to stick them in one of these bad boys first. Straight in. No messing about. That in there. That in there. That in there. Give the old pinkies a bit of a wash. Okay, now we're going to do, get the air out of that, tip that up like that, and then just give them a bit of a smudge. Well, there's certainly plenty of seasoning on, so hopefully this should turn out nice, because I do get asked a lot about what rubs to use, so I thought, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'll buy a job lot of them, and we'll find out which ones come out all right. I mean, there's hundreds of them out there, and to be honest, I do make a lot of them myself. But you know, sometimes it's just easier when it's all done for you, isn't it? Right, that bad boy, it's going in the fridge. Chicken wings. Very straightforward. All right, I picked these up from Asda this morning. All I like to do is I do like to chop them in half. Some people do them, I don't get it personally. Personal preference, do what you want, do you know what I mean? But I like to make sure that they are chopped, you know, because then you get two out of them, don't you? Which is always good. You never get anyone complaining when you get two of something, do you? Eh? Unless it's diseases, obviously. Sod. Right, bottom line, just got to cut them in half. You find that joint and bosh, and there we have it. All right, and then on there. Okay, now I will speed this bit up for you guys, because you ain't going to want to watch me doing this all fucking day, are you? I'm sure you've got better things to do. There we go. Can't beat the old fucking chicken wing, can you? We've just come back from a nice holiday in Zanzi, which I've got to say was bloody lovely. Sun was shining, fuck me, it was hot. We was eating fucking 42s over there. I was away there with the wife and the kids and some friends and what have you. But I'll tell you something, I had to watch my daughter walk off down the local strip, do you know what I mean? And, as any father will tell you, that ain't no fucking easy task. It took a little bit of fucking persuasion. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. But anyway, we got back safe and sound, and they've all had a good time, which is the main thing. Right, there you go, guys. So, and then, literally as before, we're gonna season these bad boys up. Let's get that out of the way. There we go. And guys, that's pretty much it. Right, anyway, so there we go. So bottom line is, guys, this lot's going in the fridge for a couple of hours. Once we're done, we're coming out. These are going on the Commando Joe. Fuck that. These are fucking, it's like a nature reserve around here. These are going on the Commando Joe on the rotisserie. The chicken breasts are going on the Commando Joe, just on a standard indirect cook. And then we're going to see which one comes out the best. It's all right, guys, I'll see you in a couple of hours. Hi guys, welcome back. It's the 2-hour mark, and we're going to stick these bad boys into the Commando Joe rotisserie cage. Great piece of kit. I've shown you it before. Very handy because it breaks down. You can chuck it in the dishwasher, which saves you a lot of messing around. Some of those other cages, you've got to be there scrubbing away because they're too bloody big, but this is bang on. Anyway, as you can see, we are looking lovely with our marination on there. And all we're going to do is very simply chuck these bad boys in here. Now, I've got the big boy Commando Joe set up and running. I'll show you how that is set up in a sec. Let's chuck these all into this cage. Fucking hell, come on, how many did I do? Very simple, that out of the way. Then this bad boy here. Squeeze these little side bits in and push them down them holes. He says. Fucking making the right pigs here and that, I tell you. Right, let's click that on, make that on safe. That is it, guys, simple as. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you round so you can have a look inside here, all right? Now, as you can see, I've side banked those. I always find when you're using the rotisserie, best thing, so you've got, keep the coals over to one side. As she's spinning around, you almost get a cold bit one side and a hot bit the other. Saves them cooking too quickly, if you know what I mean. Right, let's get these bad boys on. Very straightforward. Pop that in there and press the button. All we got to do is just make sure that your rotisserie, ooh, watch out, that's hot. Make sure your rotisserie is in line, like so. And I reckon that's going to take about 45 minutes, okay? So I shall see you then. The other chicken that we are doing, the chicken breast, is only about 25 to 30 minutes, so you'll see me start those bad boys up in a minute. Right guys, welcome back. Here we are. We are now at the stage where we're going to chuck these chicken breasts in for the chicken burgers. Give them their last little rub around. We all love a rub around. And then, this is my personal preference, because we're going to be just doing an indirect cooking this, which is set at 350. Drop that down a little bit. All right. I'm going to put these on a breaking tray, a bit of grease proof. One or two reasons. Number one is the fact that when I drop this on here, it keeps all the juices in there as well. It makes them, doesn't make them dry out as easy. Do you know what I mean? Especially as you use them as a burger and they are so thin. And number two, make life easier to take it on and off. If we were smoking, I'd put them straight on the grill because you could just get much more circulation around them. But because we're just using standard indirect, I just prefer it this way. But like you say, each their own. Anyway, simple. Let's pop that in there. Put that over there. Position these bad boys around. Oh, they smell nice. That's always a good sign. Right, that is it. Okay, how I normally do these, we shoot for a temperature of about 165, but I normally find, oh, that's telling me to put the chicken in. Chicken in, all right fella, I've got you. Right, I normally find that these normally take 25 minutes, and I set an alarm for 25 minutes, I set an alarm for 10 minutes. So 10 minutes is the flip, all right? So, 25 minutes, take them out. That's all normally goes to plan when you're hitting on 350. Right, here we go. Very simple, guys. That is going in there. As you can see, that's getting closed down. Hey Siri, set an alarm for 25 minutes.
Done.
Hey Siri, set an alarm for 10 minutes.
Done.
Simple as that, guys. 10 minutes, we flip. 25, we take them out. I shall see you then. Actually, I'll tell you what, while you're here, why don't we have a little peek at the chicken wings? Ooh. They look bloody lovely, don't they? Now, I do like to get a nice bit of crispy skin on there, so they're still going to be in there for a bit longer yet, guys. What have they been in there now? They've been in there for about 35 minutes, give or take. So, I mean, to be fair, they are cooked. You could eat them like that, but I like my skin a bit crispier, so I am going to leave them in there for a bit longer, all right? Okay, guys, we're getting close. What I am going to do now is we're going to leave this lid open because I want to try and get as much flame up as I can in order so that we can just get this skin crisped up, all right? Which is probably going to take about another 5 or 10 minutes. We should be ready to go. So I shall see you then. Right, guys, we are at the 10-minute mark. Now it's time to give them a flip. There we go. Let's say, I've done these chicken burgers before, obviously with different rubs. So you can do this in the oven, exactly the same setup, do you know what I mean? Tray, bit of grease proof. It's a godsend when it comes to fucking tidying up, I ain't gonna lie to you. And then that is it. And hopefully, if all goes to plan, in about 15 minutes, these bad boys will be ready and we can try that rub. And as you can see over here, We've opened up the vents, as I said. Chicken wings are starting to get, the skin starting to get crispy because they are cooked now. It's just about personal preference and how crispy you want that skin. I've got a lovely flame coming up from the bottom. These are going to be fucking handsome. Right guys, we're at the 25-minute mark. Let's have a look. Bang on. Literally bang on. Right guys, as you can see all the juices in the bottom there. That's why when you're doing chicken breasts like this, you're going to do them for a chicken sandwich. That's why it is nice to do it on the tray because you do keep all those juices in. It doesn't dry out. But hey ho, listen, it's up to you. Do whatever you want to do. Okay, next stage. Put that bad boy on there, and then all we're going to do is pick these up. Drop them on there. They feel juicy. I'll tell you that much. Make sure that don't fall. Be a lot of work for fuck all. That on there. Lovely. Let's get rid of this. These bad boys just got to rest for about 3 minutes. It can go straight in the bun if you want. It's entirely up to you. But I like to let that congeal a little bit if I'm being completely honest with you. Then the next stage is these bad boys. They are done. Okay, let's put the other glove on because this little lot's going to be fucking hot. Make no mistake. Let's pick this up. Bring it over to here. Then just pinch these little bits at the side here. Oh, it smells fucking nice. Lift that up. Let's get rid of that. And then all we're going to do is flip these out like so. Wonderful. And see, all them bits break down and that bad boy's going in the dishwasher. Saves you a ton of work, I'll tell you that much. That over there. Now with chicken wings, normally I would make myself up a sauce and whack them in, but that's not what it's about. We're trying to see whether this feather duster rub is any good or not. Do you know what I mean? So, let's just give these a few minutes to settle. And then I think what we'll do is we'll try the chicken breast first, and then we'll try the chicken wings, all right? Right, guys, that's been about 3 minutes. Let's try this chicken first. Well, it's certainly moist. Well, there certainly ain't nothing wrong with that. I'll tell you. It's not overpowering, if I'm being completely honest with you. And it's not jumping out at me as if to go, God, that's bloody amazing. But it's still a nice taste. But it's not amazing, if I'm being honest. I'm just being honest. I'm only being honest. How many fucking times do you want to say you're being honest? It's a nice, I'll have a little bit, just to be sure. Perfectly normal bit of chicken. That's going to be lovely in a burger. Can't fault it, but it's not amazing. That's all I'd say, chat. It's not amazing. All right. Now let's try a chicken wing. Now I like the drums myself. I'll pick this bad boy up. Let's have a go. Right. Okay, I'm going to go same again, guys. Don't get me wrong, as a rub, there's nothing wrong with it, all right? But it isn't like jump up and down, do a little dance, do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I was expecting more. That'd be my take on it. But for an easy, quick dinner, tasty rub, yeah, nothing wrong with it whatsoever, but it ain't jumping out at you. So, I'm going to turn these bad boys in here into a nice chicken burger. These bad boys, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do while you're there. Fuck it. I'm going to give these, so I'm going to give one of these over here, another little sprinkle, like that. All right? Just in the interest of fairness. Right. That helps. That definitely helps. So I'm going to give them another little sprinkle. I'm going to give these another little sprinkle. All right. Not that I do that often. When you sprinkle, when you tinkle. Still a lovely chicken. Still a nice chicken wing. Not going to fault that. But honestly, I think, let's have another bit now. This has had a sprinkle on it. Oh. Okay. I'm back in the room with that. I'm back in the room with that now. Lesson learned. If you're going to use the old feather duster, well, you know, you could knock me over with a feather duster. That's the way to do it, guys. If you're using this stuff here, I don't think the profile is strong enough. I think if you want more from it, give it a sprinkle after everything's cooked, because I'm deadly serious with you. That has made a hell of a difference. Oh, that's fucking lovely now. That's lovely. So, anyway, if anyone put this in front of you, you wouldn't be upset. Now remember, don't forget to push all the fucking buttons, and I'll see you next time.